crispiest,
But crispiest.
good podcast, if I must say. I think,
I'm legit excited about
where's
this
my
cinema.
headset? What's the headset for?
I wear this so I can listen to the audio levels, and I can also hear you guys from over there, so you don't have to yell.
Oh, we don't get headsets, huh?
No,
Why do we not have headphones? You can't wear those.
That's what I'm saying. Why does he got headphones and we don't? Oh, yeah. Take the headphones off, because I don't have headphones. If you're not going to have it, you got to share with the class.
All right, Levi, talking to the mic so I can hear you.
He's got to put the headphones on to hear you.
Why are you guys such against my headphones? All right, guys, welcome to the first ever For the Clip podcast. I have none other than the beautiful, the sexy Garrett Porter and Levi Jones?
Yes.
Oh, man, I'm so glad I got that right.
The last name's right.
minute, I thought about it, and I got your name right. So that's perfect. All right, so we don't really know what we're doing. This is the first ever one. I'm glad to have you guys. It's my first podcast
First ever podcast.
I hope this sounds okay. It's looking like it sounds okay. They won't let me wear my
You don't need to wear headphones because I don't get
because
headphones.
whatever
Yeah,
that's
that's not
for.
fair.
But yeah, let's catch up. Garrett, you're back.
I'm back.
In town, dude.
I'm
You're
back in town for like the 7th time of my entire life. I somehow keep always coming back to this town. Something just draws me in, and I don't know what it is. It's definitely not you guys, but
It's
I
the
don't
lake.
know what it is.
It's honestly probably the lake in the boat.
It might be the lake. In the tan skin. The West Coast is such a cool vibe, bro. There's so much fun things to do on the West Coast, but it's not the East Coast.
I feel like you have more community here.
You
on the
definitely
East
have more
Coast.
community, and also fact that like I know a lot of people around this community. So like I know a lot of people. Like we were talking about earlier. Like if I don't know somebody, I know somebody that knows somebody.
Right,
That can
yeah.
help. On the West Coast,
It's vast.
I didn't know anybody. So like that's also what I wanted. I wanted to go out, not know anybody, start fresh. But soon and lo and behold, I realized it's not what I wanted. So I moved back and I bought a house and everything's packing up and we're on the ball. We're rolling. We're going. I'm so excited.
It only took you 2 times moving out west to finally realize that you just wanted to be where you were born.
Exactly. And then I'm finally here, and I'm probably gonna end up leaving again somewhere at some point. But
That's okay. You'll come back.
yeah, at least I got roots buried here now.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
excited.
And Levi, you just got back from a crazy event. Tell us a little bit about that. Where were you?
So I went to Sturgis for Bike Week. I don't even know what to say. I mean, it was crazy.
Do you remember much of it?
I remember 80% of it. So me and 2 of my friends from here, we flew out there and got our bikes shipped.
All right, so let me ask you this: from what day did you get there?
So we got there on a Thursday afternoon.
Thursday afternoon.
We left here at 4:30 a.m.
What
Oh my
day? Hang on
gosh.
before you get there. What day did you leave Sturgis?
to
You
come
got
here.
there on a Thursday and you came
We
back.
left on Tuesday.
How many Twisted Teas were drank? Tall boys, regular cans, lights, regulars, whatever. How many of you 3 boys did you drink?
Probably
So
the state of
Noah
South
and
Dakota.
Tim only drank Twisted Teas one night.
Oh,
Yeah, but I would say I put down at least 100. There's no
that a
way.
boy.
There's no way. I mean,
My
like
gosh.
we wake up at 8 or 9, hungover. Like the only way to cure hangovers is to keep on
Drink.
going.
Oh my gosh. Dude, and I saw like every person, and I know you guys know this, but Cboys, one of our good friends, I think I saw Levi on each one of their stories 1 or 2 times a day.
Yeah.
Of just doing either the longest
Yeah.
freaking wheelie and nastiest wheelie going up the side of like a mountain with
Yep.
just like the insane views behind you, or like a sick rolling burnout of you just going everywhere. And they like have talked about it on their podcast already,
Yeah.
of just how crazy you were like riding.
Yeah, and
that's
then
insane.
we linked up with some other guys that were out there. We had, I don't know, 25 stunt riders,
Heck
which at Bike Week, there's stunt riders at Bike Week, but there's never really a stunt ride.
Yeah.
And so I've already met all those boys last December with Kyle. We went out there and I wheelied on the ice with Evan.
That's insane.
And
That
so
was-
I met them, kind of got my foot in the door, I guess you could say. And then I bumped into them in Sturgis the first day they got there. And they were all asking me, like, what are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing tomorrow? And I was like, I don't know. We don't really have any plans. And like, well, we're going to go ride like up to Mount Rushmore. Like, if you guys want to come along. And I was like, heck yeah. Like, sign me up.
That's
Hell
sick.
yeah, I want to go see Mount
so
Rushmore.
Yeah, the next morning I texted Ben and he shared me his location. He's like, pull up to our hotel. So went to the hotel, and I don't know if I'm going to say YouTube fashion, but whatever you want to call it. But we waited at the hotel for about an hour and a half, right?
Naturally.
Which I don't care, you know. I'm just there for the experience.
Yeah.
I don't get mad at waiting for people.
Got to get
I'm
all
used to
those
it,
boys
you know?
ready.
It's a big
ready
group.
to go.
Yeah.
Right.
All that
Waited
shit.
for them, for the other stunt riders, for an hour and a half at the hotel. And we're like, okay, let's just go to the gas station and we'll wait there. Went to the gas station, another 45 minutes.
Holy crap.
Yeah. They all pulled in. We left the gas station immediately into a stunt ride, like running stoplights through dead wood.
Oh, dude, they were
Like-
talking about you guys being
like,
rowdy.
Which I've been in that before.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I
me
mean?
too.
Multiple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna do it with, by myself or with a couple bikes, but when you just got,
The mob.
50 people,
Got a
Dude,
lot
it's the
of
mob
boys with you?
mentality.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, it's just like it's this mentality. You got to do it.
Yeah.
So we were just ripping,
Hell
and
yeah.
that lasted for like 30 minutes probably. And then all the guys wanted to go to a bar, so they all pulled off at a bar, and
Just like that.
yep,
Just like
just
that.
like that.
Hell, hilarious.
Rip some wheelies, hit the bar, and then from there on, we left with the pack, and then for about 5 minutes, and then they split off and they kept
Yeah.
going. But we hung out with all the boys
That's sick.
and just kind of cruise.
Dude, that's so
cruising up
much
through the
fun.
hills.
My last mob mentality bike, I guess, ride was on Garrett's DRZ 400, and I was like, "Hey, man, there's a there's a bike ride tonight. It was a mini Monday, and I really want to go. Like Jake's going, everybody's going, and Garrett, where were you? It wasn't
know.
even. It was Air Force.
Probably was.
I think you're still in the Air Force, and I was like, "Can I ride your
Yeah, 'cause
DRZ
the
on the
bike
stunt
was at
ride?"
home, yeah.
Yeah. And so what I did was I went and wheelied your DRZ for so long. Kyle was in his first blue side by side, and we were all ripping the streets. I mean, in mob mentality, mob
Yeah.
fashion. And by the end of it, there was 2 cars following us, and I was like, "Oh, they're just like blockers, for the stoplights or whatever like that." Had their high beams on, LED bars on. I was like, "This is sick." They're probably getting some nasty footage.
Yeah.
Little did I know, Kyle drops back to one of the cars, comes right back up to me. He says, "Do not stop. Keep going, get in the middle of the group." And I'm like, why? I look back and there's sirens, or there's blue lights now. I'm like, I've been doing a wheelie in front of this guy for maybe 15 minutes.
Hell
Just
yeah.
popping it up, going around the corner, setting it down, popping it back up. And I'm like, they do have some sick clips. I mean, this is just when all those cars got impounded for street racing in
Oh,
Charlotte.
yeah.
And so I'm like, I was stressing because you had your tag on there, and I ran the tag. Like, I did not take the tag off or anything. And so I'm in the back just wheeling with, I think it was with Jake, and we're just wheeling beside each other, like doing nasty stuff. And dude, I was sick to my stomach thinking they were gonna show up to your parents' house.
Yeah.
Like,
well, high possibility, but that would have been any other day. The
Yeah.
DRZs, man, they're such a fun bike. I swear, it's like riding a dirt bike.
It's a
which
Swiss
is-
Army knife of,
it's
like,
literally-
motorcycles.
literally. That's the best wheeling bike I've ever wheelied yet. It's not saying a lot, but I've damn, that DRZ would wheelie forever.
tanks.
I feel
But
like.
talking about cops, I don't think like the Cboys and them know like how lucky we got in Sturgis. I know they talked about it, but like I don't think they realize because if the cops out there were like they are anywhere else, we were all going to jail.
Oh,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
anybody. Like CJ was just chilling on the bagger. Ben was chilling on an old panhead or shovelhead, whatever it was. Like if that was anywhere else, which I'm assuming the cops out there would be the same way, like we're all going to jail.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is crazy because, you have someone out there that obviously CJ's not wheeling a stock bagger, you know what I mean, or doing anything.
Right,
He's just
yeah.
cruising, but, guilty by association.
Guilty by
Like,
association.
I've been in Florida for rides, which were full-on stunt rides, so it's a little bit different, but I've seen people get ripped off their bikes, going through stoplights.
Yeah.
Like,
Getting your knocked over by cops and stuff.
yeah.
Could you imagine? You got a lot of like a couple hundred guys, and you're the one that gets singled out.
Yeah.
I'll be damned, that wouldn't be happening. I say
Yeah,
that
I
wouldn't be
like the
happening.
stunt
I'd be the
riding.
one to get stuck with a cop.
Yeah, I like the stunt riding, but I got a good job and stuff, so I don't, you know what I mean? The street stuff is fun here and there, but I don't go to all the ride outs and, that kind of stuff. But the Sturgis deal was like this once in a lifetime opportunity that you can be wheeling through the Black Hills with 30 other Harleys.
Yeah.
There's not a stunt ride out there.
No.
There's
I
bike
mean, that-
week.
it is
There's not
beautiful.
no, you know what I mean?
What about the views? Just
Yeah,
the
it's
views
just
aren't
awesome,
like that
you know
anywhere
what I
else.
mean?
Like,
So it was one of those things where it's like in the moment you're just like, you got to do it.
Gotta do
Oh,
it.
dude.
You got to do it.
It looks so sick. The only time that I heard, I mean, before I even get in this, have you heard that they're banning any types of driving on the street content with cars. They're
What?
banning street racing, obviously, which is obvious, but like they're banning street racing, drifting, even on a closed course.
Who's banning?
YouTube's banning these types of content. And the wheelies brought me back to this because a few years ago when me and Braden were making Supermoto videos and we would do wheelies, we would get demonetized within like 5 minutes of posting.
Absolutely.
So now they're cracking down on the car content. You got Chafin, DDD, DDE, Alex Choi, like all these guys making this sick content that are going to be wiped off pretty
So is it
fast
just like
here.
demonetized, or is
I
it
think
like,
it's demonetized, but
okay.
I
so you
mean,
can still post a video.
I'm pretty
but-
sure you can still post it, but it's going to be like, I mean, think of all the creators that do reckless stuff on the road in every single video. Danny Duncan.
Yeah.
Like
every day.
which I mean,
Everybody.
you can state that it's
Everybody
on a
does
closed course.
burnouts on the road. I don't understand the point.
Yeah. So
Like, why is it illegal?
I
exactly.
think the
just a
takeover
burnout.
started
And how
off.
are they going to, I mean,
I
think the
takeovers
takeover-
the
definitely
started
started
takeovers
all.
kind of ruined the scene.
I think they ruined
absolutely.
everything.
They're
Yeah.
going, they're in the process of ruining it all. We can't even put content of cars on the road anymore where they belong. Like,
Yeah.
all right, I'll drive my 45 miles an hour and I'll turn my turn signal on, but
No, but like,
I'll also go drive on a track. What, I can't film that either?
you can't, I mean, as far
can
as I
film, I
read
just
into
can't.
it, you cannot even drive on a track, which is insane.
That's
I don't,
crazy.
I don't know how they're going to,
Bye-bye Cletus, I guess.
yeah, I mean, think about, I mean, literally one of the biggest
What?
creators.
Yeah.
Literally one of the biggest creators is going to get wiped off. So to say.
There's no way. I don't
know
think so.
if they're going to be able to enforce that for
I don't
however
think
long
so.
they think
As
they're
long
going
as
to.
it's not on a public road, I feel like they should not have any responsibility of what we do on a track, on a drag strip, on a closed course, on somebody's backyard track. Like, it doesn't matter. We're not on a public road. You should have no control over what we're doing.
And I think if they truly enforce that, you're going to see a lot more creators buying or paving tracks in their
for sure.
backyard. I mean, you've ridden on Cboys track too.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a sick track, but you can only do so much in that little area.
Right.
Or like all of
And-
that asphalt that they just poured. Like, now they don't have to go to the streets to do the burnouts and stuff. They can do it on the asphalt pad. But like you just said, that's only going to last so long.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see how if they can enforce that and how long it'll last. But yeah, no. The last time I was not so lucky with law enforcement, I was on Pitbike, and it was great. I recorded the whole thing. Of course, I didn't want to put it online the day after it happened, but I don't even know if I have that footage anymore. But riding some pit bikes, some 110s through downtown Mexico, and I mean, probably got chased for a ladder of 40 minutes.
Nice.
Like with the Groms and the big bikes and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
mean, like we got chased for a while, but I mean, we
That's sick.
luckily got out of that.
Nothing beats your heart racing more than a cop behind you chasing you down a road that you probably shouldn't have been on.
Yeah.
Levi.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Flashback.
I don't like it. I don't. But there's something to say about the feeling you get when there's no more cops behind you. You know what I mean? And your body is just shaking. There's something to say about that feeling.
Yeah.
I don't like it in the moment because it's like, you can lose a lot going to jail. Mm-hmm. And most of the
For
people
sure.
out there, nothing against anybody, but most of them don't have anything to lose, I would say. And most of them are running because they don't have a driver's license or their bike's insured or registered
Or stolen.
or anything, right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm 100% legal. You know what I mean?
I'm just
So-
doing some dumb shit.
Right.
Is it that big of a deal? I didn't fall off. I didn't hurt anybody. I
Right.
didn't get anybody else hurt. Yes, I understand. I probably shouldn't have been doing it on the road, but I didn't hurt anybody. So just let me go.
But I understand the law at the same time. So it's like,
Laws are meant to be broken.
But, that being said, like Charlotte, sometimes we'll just be doing wheelies down the road and a cop will pass us in the oncoming lane and he'll just flick his lights on, flip them back off, keep on going.
Yep.
We'll put the wheelies down and he'll just keep going.
Yeah, that's how it should be. All right, so I need you guys to go to Snapchat right now. I just dropped 10 great photos of funny Facebook ads that I had found recently.
Funny
And we're
Facebook
gonna
ads.
let's click on the first one, the aircraft Tuggerino, and then we're gonna swipe through. All right. So
All right.
everybody, hey, go to this page. Everybody,
Yeah, we're here.
go to this page. All right. 25 grand, and you can pull 72,000 pounds. Let's think about that.
I could pull your house off your foundation.
Easily.
Right now.
Literally,
With one tire.
literally.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an insane deal.
Through the mud.
I think you could pull. You should buy that, and take it to those tug of war contests with trucks.
Yeah.
And imagine
You'd never lose.
I would have that if I was.
I know who we can go to. We can go to Nashville and we'll pull up at Whistling Diesel's house
and pull the Killdozer
Pull the
backwards
tank.
with that thing.
and Monster Max.
Yeah, all
Tied
of them
to each other.
together. Yeah.
Okay, guys, are we going in on this?
Yeah.
We
I think
could.
25
I think
grand?
we
Yeah, I
absolutely
got it. Yeah,
should.
we're
I
fine.
mean, it
All right.
was $450,000 at one point.
At one
so-
point, yeah, it was a little pricey. We got a good discount now. I think we need to run with it.
Great discount.
Yeah.
All right, click to the next slide, and let's look at this absolute stellar tie down job here.
So which one are we buying? Is it a package deal?
I don't know. I mean,
I'd
this
honestly
is-
want both.
Because, I mean, look, that tractor loaded up there. I feel like that's something that I'm going to do with my side-by-side one day.
You better
Is-
do
I'm gonna
something.
need at least $800 off for that bed rubbing on that tire.
Dude.
Yeah,
go
that
to-
is a problem down there now that
Yeah.
I'm looking at it.
Okay, swipe to the next one. 4 out of 17 right here. And look at this van conversion to flatbed with the deployable dual axle.
Dual?
Because it's not even on the ground, I don't think. It
Right,
might be.
Yeah. No, I don't
But
think
that thing's clean.
No, it's. I don't know what's going on there.
Dual axle times 2 plus the front end, 10 tires with the flatbed.
Next picture, guys. And
are
let's
they-
go look at this Razor 900. This Razor 900 spring that I saw. And I was like, this is some Garrett stuff right here. This is
Me?
something Garrett would do on his side
You know,
by side.
I don't even think that's gonna add any bit of stability or control
Dude, that's nice.
or traction.
Sorry, it's a
I was
Razor
thinking more
1000.
like Brad DeBerty, but he
That's
doesn't
some
drive
Brad
that
DeBerty
hard.
Stuff. That's some Razor quality stuff right there.
I don't know
for
how
sure.
you would even.
Players
what would that
who?
ride like? What would that ride like?
All right, next picture. Or let's go 2 more pictures down. This Jeep DJ5. Check that thing out. For 10 grand, chopped, lowered mail van. That's pretty hard.
That's sick, and it's a dually.
Yeah, and it's a dually.
Oof.
Yeah, we need that.
That is sick. I like that a lot. You put a big old motor inside that besides the inline 6 that's in there now from 1947. Hell yeah.
Are we gonna talk about whatever this support
But
you
it's
want to
been
call it is? That is
the whole-
wrenches going from the firewall to the radiator, roughly. Do you see that?
Huh? Oh yeah, they are wrenches. Oh, it's just like a supporting mods is what they did, but they did it the cool way. I want to know how the structural stability of the frame with big ass holes in it is going to hold up to driving it on the road. Because you know
What are
frames
we
aren't supposed to have
talking about
holes
here?
in it.
You know though,
Oh my-
And he did that
Hey.
for the looks.
no,
That's the gusset, dude.
they're actually. I bet it's stronger because the holes are welded
It's
on
weight
the inside.
reductions for drag car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I bet that metal is actually stronger.
I like how it's got track bars on the front.
I think this is a project we all need. Bumper boats from an amusement park. Did you guys grow up on these?
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
going around squirting your best friends when
You
you're
know
right in
what,
the
though?
Myrtle
face.
Beach had these.
There's only one thing that these need, and that's 36 volts.
Yeah, that's a bigger motor
You know,
for sure.
like we can't be doing like the
No.
little kid 12 volt
No,
ones.
we can't
like,
be putt-putting around.
We need 36 volts,
The power.
maybe even 48. You know?
Yeah.
The power.
We're gonna
the
need some-
power.
Like
I
I
wanna
want,
pop a
I want to
wheelie.
make Garrett go into a concussion.
Sick.
Yeah.
Look at these
No, I
battery
call the blue one
boxes.
first.
These homemade battery boxes and these little freaking these little
And they
motors
did it,
on
and they got
trolling
the-
motors on there.
You know, this really does look like an awesome idea, but knowing me and all my friends, we would all want to go faster and harder, and just one car battery isn't going to do it.
No, definitely not. And then you're messing with the electricity and the water, and that's always.
That's the fine part, but we want to go fast. I want to jump a wake.
Let's go straight to this Polaris Ranger North Star Ultimate.
$63,000.
So this is a rear steer, a 2023 rear steer North Star Ultimate, posted for $63,000. Mods do not add value, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
Right. Yeah. We all know
To
that.
put 40 to 30 grand into a side by side and then try to sell it for what you put into it is absolutely insane.
Absolutely
Everybody that-
crazy.
Mods things
Yeah.
knows it's like
You're
you're
never
not doing it to get your money
You're
back.
not
never
getting
gonna
the
get your money back out of it.
You're not getting the money back out. You might
Especially
save
with
the next guy a couple dollars.
rear steer. I didn't even know they had rear steer setups in these things.
But for 63, that's the most obscene thing I've seen on Facebook, I think. Other than that tuggy that pulls 72,000 pounds.
Tuggy.
All right, Miller, chill out.
Where's the tuggy?
It wasn't a tuggy.
72,000 pounds of tug.
It was a tug.
I want to see the inside of this. Is it a stock inside?
I don't know. Let
What was
me pull
what
it
was
up.
the inside done?
All right, so big news in the moto world. Hayden Deegan's officially going into 450, which is insane.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing it next season. I mean, the kid won just about every race.
Absolutely.
Every single race this past year, which is insane. The dude's just like, and he knows it too, which is the fun part. It makes moto fun.
Reminds me of his dad.
Dude, oh yeah, which is legendary. Which I think he's great at following the footsteps.
Absolutely, and he's
so
doing cool shit.
the house that he's building, Levi, you saw that,
Yeah, I saw that.
dude.
That's
doesn't
awesome.
that thing look insane?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a hell of a bachelor pad for
I'm
a
gonna have to become his
19-year-old,
friend.
20-year-old kid.
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna have to become his friend.
God
That's all I'm gonna
bless.
say.
I need to call him up. But like, okay, it's a barnuminium, right? Mm-hmm. In
Open
Florida,
floor
which is
plan.
kind of interesting to me. I wonder how long that's gonna last in like one Cat 3 hurricane.
I don't know.
I
But, like,
doubt
I'd
he
be
cares.
building-
He'll win the championship next year and build another one.
Yeah, facts.
Let's be honest.
buddy.
I got nothing to worry about. I'll just build another one. A lot of publicity on him
God.
because
You know,
he's
I
too
didn't-
cocky. He's cocky, which that's what's bringing the eyes to him. And there's even bad publicity is good publicity. And some
That's
people's
right.
eyes they hate him. Some people's eyes they love him. I don't see how you can hate on the kid.
No.
He's got 2 badass cars. He's building a house. He's
got talent. He's got the
Number
raw talent.
1 rider for Yamaha. Number 1 250 rider. About to be number 1 450 rider. It sounds like I'm glazing the guy, but I'm not. But it's
But he's riding him so
he's,
hard.
He's riding good, bro.
No, he is riding good.
He's a good rider, and he is obviously showing, and he's got the talent to do it. So I'm excited to see where the kid goes.
Yeah, I mean, I
sure.
think he's gonna show up and show out. That's for sure. He's gonna do some cool stuff.
So I'm pretty into NASCAR. So, you know, talking about the cockiness and like, you know, some people are like, I hate Denny Hamlin because he's cocky
Yeah.
or whatever. Or Kyle Busch back in the day, and it's like none of us can say anything because we're not in that position.
Yeah.
And I can say if I was in that position, I'd be
the
cocky as
same.
hell.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Especially at
because
19
I
years
can
old.
back it all up on the
Yeah,
track.
with
You know what I
skill,
mean?
yeah.
So it's like
Yep.
you have
What a
every
great
right
feeling.
to act however you want to.
Yep.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Dude, you know
I'm
who
right
I
there
met
with you.
the other day?
Who'd you meet the
that
other day?
I was a lot different in person than I've read about online. There's a lot of critics on this guy. One guy in NASCAR particularly. Well, who do you think it is, Levi?
Greg Biffle.
No, I've met Greg.
Hold on,
Greg's
one more.
actually a
Give me-
naturally good guy. Guy that's racing now in Cup. And the most controversial.
Oh, Carson Hocevar.
No, I did meet him though. I do know him. He's a very good guy.
Yeah, I
know
met him
everybody.
too. He's cool.
Yeah,
we
Carson's
met him
really
together,
nice.
unless you met
Oh
him
yeah,
before.
No,
but
we met him there.
Racing right now. Give me one more guess. Hold on. Oh, Bubba Wallace.
Yes, so I met Bubba Wallace the
way.
other day.
Really? Where
Pulls
at?
up in his GT3 brand new 992 Porsche. Beautiful, beautiful car. I'll pop
Wow.
up a picture. And honestly, a really genuine guy. Like,
Yeah?
seemed super cool. We showed him Vinny's GTD. Sat in it. He's like geeking out like a car guy. Like we would be sitting here having a natural conversation with. As much content and as much hate that he gets online, he's a chill dude.
Yeah?
He's actually like he might be different on track. I mean, he might be like Hayden on track where he's cocky, or if
Yeah.
he, says things that aren't true. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I see a lot of stuff on him. He's a really nice guy. He's a genuine guy. Like he seems really cool, and I feel like that's a lot of people get those images of people in their mind whenever they see them
Social
online.
media is a liar.
Yes, dude.
But see, that's just what happens when you have millions of people watching people.
Yes.
You know what I
'Cause
mean?
everybody has their own
Nobody's
opinion.
never met them. Nobody knows what they're like at home or at the grocery store.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Nobody has an interaction with them that's like, that guy sucks.
Exactly.
Never. You know what I mean? It's just,
People
this
hear it
guy
and they run
online
with it.
commented that he's a cocky so
It spreads.
that's what
it
Now
spreads
everybody's
wildfire.
gonna go
everybody
with.
thinks that
Yeah.
he's a cocky. In reality, he's the nicest guy, down to earth, but social media said he was bad, so everybody believes that he's bad. So
And everybody just follows
knows that
along
he's
the
bad.
freaking
Exactly.
people are
And
cheap.
I don't think there is any bad people in any of the sports,
No.
honestly, because if there actually
Kyle
was,
Busch, maybe.
they would get rid of him, though. Yeah, I know, but Kyle Busch, yeah, he was good back in the day or whatever, but now we see, like, he sucks. And you don't see him giving shitty interviews saying stuff now. He's bad.
What do you see? You've met someone cool recently, actually coming into your shop, huh, Levi? Recently, last couple weeks.
Oh, yeah,
dude?
so...
Maybe pretty jealous because I want to meet this guy.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah?
So the CEO of Ford is Jim Farley. So his son was at our shop for 2 weeks. He's 17. But yeah, he was walking through the hallways with one of the higher ups of my work, and the higher up, his name's Mark. Mark's like, Levi, I want you to meet somebody. And his name is Jameson, and we just kind of hit it off. And funny enough, Mark was like, yeah, Levi rides, Harleys and does wheelies and stuff. And he's like, on a Harley, really? I was like, yeah. And that was about the end of that conversation. Then I saw him about an hour and a half later at break, and he sat at the same table as me, and he's like, so you wheelie a Harley? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'll show you a video. So I showed him the video of me and Evan wheeling on the ice.
Nice.
Legendary.
Right?
Legendary.
Because I mean,
Cool
it's
ass
just,
video.
this is the best video.
could've
You got to
shown.
pop it up for sure.
Oh, absolutely. It's
And
gonna
so I was like, that's the best video to show
Yeah,
anybody. You know what I
facts.
mean? Because I was like, yeah, that's a Harley and it's on a lake. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I showed him that, and he's like, man, that really looks like some Cboys stuff. And I'm like, funny enough,
Brother.
that's Evan from the Cboys. Yeah. And it was just crazy because, you know, his dad's the CEO of Ford, and he's
just a
like,
normal
that looks,
kid.
and he's a normal kid
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And he's like, that looks like some Cboys stuff. And I'm like, wait, what? Like,
Small world.
you know what I mean?
What
It's
a small
insane.
world.
Dude, it's funny because you told me that, and I mean, like, Ford is probably, arguably, the biggest car manufacturer in all of the world. Like, one of the most known, at least. I mean, you have
Well,
so
the
many.
number one selling vehicle for I don't know how many years in the road
Has been Ford.
Has been an F-150.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's the
Dec-
number one selling
decades.
vehicle.
Decades.
Vehicle,
Yeah.
not truck.
Yeah,
Vehicle. You know what I mean?
Which is
insane.
So, like, to hear that come from, you know, Jim Farley, the CEO's son, is like watching YouTube and watching our
Yeah.
friends, the Cboys. The first thing I do is call Micah, which is Micah Sandman.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, dude, funniest thing ever just happened. My buddy just met the CEO's son of Ford, and he was like, hold on, I'm going to put you on speaker. And I told all of the guys that the Ford CEO
Hell yeah.
watches
Yeah.
you guys, because you know that kid watches those
Yeah,
videos with his
absolutely.
dad. And then for Levi not to plug, you know, our channels is kind of crazy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What the fuck, Levi? You didn't even hit him with a Garrett Porter or nothing? I just ride motorcycles on
man.
the ice with Cboys.
Hey, he followed me on Instagram, so I'll send your guys' Instagram to him.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
worry,
yeah. Just
don't
go
worry,
ahead.
don't
Just
worry.
random, just
Yeah.
raw.
on
no
a
text.
random Monday night. Bing, bing.
Yeah. I got
So
you. Don't
perfect.
worry.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that. I appreciate that.
Thanks for the
Good-
plug there,
good
Levi.
friend,
But that's
good-
a sick
good
story. I mean, for you guys, I mean, the internet's taken over.
Yeah.
Like anybody, you think anybody in the world, A-list actors, they're watching YouTube too. They're not watching shows all the time.
No.
Yeah.
So you
TV
gotta
is
know.
dying. TV is dying fast because there's so many different subscriptions out there now that you can watch literally anything at the push of a button. Why would somebody want to wait until 10 p.m. for your show to come on TV when it's bedtime, when you can just watch it tomorrow or record it or even just watch it on some other streaming app? I think TV's dying and YouTube is not dying. It's only getting bigger.
YouTube's only getting bigger, and I think another thing I'll say, a little hot take, I think streaming services are dying too because they are putting too many ads in their thing
Absolutely.
when we paid originally to get away from the ads. And so now you have to pay $20 a month to not have any ads, and there's still ads be picked up.
Yep.
Like that's honestly insane to me.
Absolutely.
But I think that means. But I feel like I've also seen a shift in YouTube too, to where there are bigger productions being pushed on YouTube. Mr. Beast, Dude Perfect. They were just used to be in a home studio. I mean, Cletus, even though he makes it super relatable,
Yeah.
he's a big production.
He's
I mean,
large.
Cboys big production. They have
Large.
Yeah.
20, 30 employees
Yeah.
each.
It is large.
So to see that and still make it relatable, that's why Cletus and Cboys are going so big. And I feel like Beast and Dude Perfect are staying at their same level, which, I mean, they're growing, but who knows if they're
Yeah.
real followers or whatever. I feel like these guys are growing because they made it relatable. They're still shooting on A7 IIIs, 1080, not even doing 4K, making it look realistic, or relatable. But I mean, who are some of the YouTubers you guys are watching day to day? You think?
I used to watch a lot of YouTube back in the day. Like I feel like I would just watch random videos now, but the older I get, I've slowly stepped away from watching a whole lot of other people. But I still watch Cletus, obviously. Probably the biggest one that I watch is Cletus and TJ Hunt. I've been
Yep.
watching those guys for years. I used to watch Adam LZ way back in the day. I kind of fell off with Adam.
I did
but
too.
TJ Hunt and Cletus are probably the biggest two guys that I watch. And then if it's not that, it's mainly history.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of history
Dude, I
videos
go
of like
so deep.
oversimplified and stuff like that. I watch a lot of history. Just try to learn it because the history is important. If you don't watch history, you should watch history because history is where we came from, and that's the only way that we're going to be better than what we are now is based on the history that we have.
We could go whole dive. I think we're gonna have to circle back to that kind of stuff, the history,
Yeah.
the real history.
I like history
But
a lot.
Levi, who do you watch mainly?
I don't watch that many people, so
besides Kyle
Probably
Cullen?
like 5 or 6. So yeah, I watched Kyle Cullen, obviously.
Big
like-
fans.
yeah.
If you guys didn't know, we're
Huge
huge
fans
fans
of
of
Kyle
Kyle
Cullen.
Cullen.
Yeah, huge.
His head's not going to be able to fit through
We're
the
gonna
door
have to
after
talk
this
about
podcast.
like how I'm even here because like this is so random
Oh,
for
yeah.
me. Like
Oh,
nobody
absolutely.
on here is gonna
Yeah.
know who I am.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean?
We
so
probably
like we
need
can
to
come
go
back.
back. A breakdown?
We can come back to that, but right now I'll tell you who I watch.
Who's
so,
the guy on the couch?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Black shirt.
I watch Cboys for sure.
Yep.
Kyle, obviously, friend. So Whistling Diesel,
Yeah.
Shred 80, obviously.
What'd you guys
because
think about Whistling Diesel's last video?
I haven't watched it.
I haven't either.
The girlfriend durability test?
No, I haven't watched it.
You guys
Oh, but that sounds
definitely
like
need to
a
watch
Oh,
great
yeah, I need to
video
watch
to
that.
watch.
Yeah, me and Garrett are into that kind of stuff, so
Yeah.
we'll have to watch it.
Is there?
So the funny thing is that neither of them speak the same language, and so the entire video is just them trying to figure out if they can talk to each other.
Oh, nice. Didn't he just hit 10 million subscribers?
I think.
I think
Dude,
he
they
did.
just had that huge party this
Yeah,
weekend.
they just did a huge party for 10 million subscribers, but I don't know if he's hit 10 million because
No
if so,
way.
he has to buy a Lamborghini.
No,
or
a
No,
Bugatti.
a Bugatti.
I apologize. He has to buy a
Big
Bugatti, Bugatti, and then destroy it.
No,
Yeah.
it's a 99999.
That's what he's been.
Nobody's
going
gonna
to
let it hit 10 million. They're gonna keep unsubscribing.
Oh yeah, everybody's gonna.
So
yeah.
What if he just deletes his channel before
yeah,
10
and
million?
I watch Danny Duncan too.
oh, we
But
yeah, Danny.
way
Duncan.
I used
back
to
in the
watch
day,
a lot.
so like I grew up like super little. Like I remember being in like 7th grade watching like Roman Atwood, and I mean, who didn't watch Roman Atwood? Let's be honest. So a bunch of Roman Atwood, Adam LZ. Mainly, I started watching Adam LZ because I was into BMX bikes, and then he got into the car stuff, so I kind of flowed into that, and then. Haggard Garage. Anybody ever watched
Oh,
that?
yeah, Haggard
That's
Garage.
some,
Oh my
that's
God.
some
I've heard
OG.
that
Bro, I
name
haven't
in a
heard Haggard
crazy
in a
Dude, that's
long
some OG.
time.
Like, if you're 20 to 28 years old and you say you've been a car guy your whole life, if you haven't watched Haggard Garage, you're not.
No,
That's my
definitely
opinion,
not.
but you're not.
God, I don't
Because-
know that name.
Not at all. They would do some wild ass
Like,
stuff.
literally, the name is the perfect name.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. They just did some raggedy ass stuff and
Yeah.
they put it together and somehow, not all the time, but somehow most of it worked. And
Yeah.
then another one that I forgot to mention way back in the day that I used to watch is Tanner Fox.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
I was
Big
pretty
scooter
big into
guy.
him, too.
And then when he got that first GTR,
dude.
the first white one when he bought GTR at 16 or something like that,
I'm
that's
pretty
when
sure
it
it's
really like
Still the same car.
I think it is
I
still
think
the same
it
car.
is still the same
Vlogzilla
car.
is still the
Yeah,
same
no.
car.
Because he
Yeah.
had two. He actually bought one, the first generation, and then or I think it was black. I might be wrong. And then he bought the white one, the
Something
second,
like
the
that, yeah.
2017.
I remember
he
him
definitely
building
did.
it like that ugly green color. That's my
Yeah,
opinion.
the
It was ugly.
Glockzilla.
And that's about the time I stopped watching him. And then I stopped watching Adam LZ.
True. Yeah.
I
A little
stopped
after
watching.
he built the skate park in his backyard.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that house was my favorite generation of Adam LZ. Once he got like
Once a little bit after that is when I quit watching him.
I stopped watching him probably for about 2 years, and then he got the compound. I started watching a little bit again just
Yeah.
because that was interesting. He was building trails, he was doing side by side stuff, and I was like, oh, I can finally relate again because like his builds just
Yeah.
got too
Much.
much, and like he used to be driving and like street drifting, and like he'd drive his cars, do some pulls on the
Yeah.
way to the BMX park and stuff like that, and I love that because it was him doing stuff,
Yeah.
and then he just like got technical with it, like the engine
Yeah.
stuff, which I think is cool because he
It's
learned a lot.
Success, I guess.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like he
he's
really
doing it.
dialed in and toned into the. All right,
Drift.
guys, we're gonna turn this to the 5th degree and freaking, just Levi shit, and because
But
he's
hey,
an engine
it
builder.
works. And,
And
if you want to progress, I guess you got to get to that anal ability of this is what I want to do. And
Yeah.
like TJ doesn't do much of drifting, but Adam does a lot of drifting. So like they're getting into it. They're trying to figure out what field that they want to play in. And same for us. We're all trying to figure out what field we want to play in. But when it becomes down time to you really got to focus on that one thing, I think that's when you made it. Like you can focus and you can really start nitpicking at how to be perfect at that one thing that you do. And for Adam, it's drifting, and for TJ, it's building Porsches and all sorts of fun stuff.
I'm so glad TJ finally got into this Porsche
Yeah.
realm because
Such cool cars.
because he used to do he had a stint where he was getting into Lambos and Ferraris and doing all that kind of stuff, which I watched for a little bit, but I was like, man, I watched DDE since like 2018,
I
and
never watched them.
dude, coolest guys. I met them. I watched them probably for 3 years, met them in person. And then after that, I was like, oh, well, like they're cool in person. That's just not crazy to me anymore. And seeing them doing it in person wasn't crazy. So I stopped watching them. And only until about like maybe a couple months ago, I started watching them again. But like their views, dude, they have not dropped behind. They post every single day and they don't drop below 500,000 views. They are killing it.
I don't understand how people can
They're
post every day. That's
Posting
so
every day.
much
They send it.
content.
They record it, send it out, and then they upload it, approve it, and then post it every morning.
It's
And
insane.
like
That's
I saw
so
their grind in 2019, and I was like, holy crap! I check in a few years later, and they're still pulling even better views, and I'm like, those guys are going to set up their 4 generations.
Absolutely.
Just because they are a huge thing, and I think they got into like a bad rent situation, a bad shop situation, was kind of set them back. But now they got the old Hoonigan yard and stuff like that. Insane.
I know
They're-
nothing about them.
They're really cool guys, Damon and Dave, and then they just added a new kid from Nashville. Whistling Diesel's old filmer just joined them.
Okay, yeah.
Keller
blonde
Moore,
kid?
yeah, Keller
Really?
Moore, the blonde guy. Yeah, so I mean that's sick too. He was out at Monterey all week and stuff like that, which is super sick.
what happened to him and Whistling Diesel? Are they on good terms?
I
or-
think they
you
are.
know?
I think they're on good terms. I mean, how can you turn down? I mean, Whistling Diesel's huge, but DDE's been
yeah.
10 years. Like,
He definitely
Been
that
doing
Keller, right?
Yeah, Keller.
He definitely needs to be somewhere out there like that.
yeah, he
Like,
definitely
he's-
fits
you
the
know-
vibe of DDE a lot
Yeah,
more.
for sure.
Because I think Whistling's still got that southern draw, like southern attraction to him, and Keller's I think more LA.
Yeah, I can see that.
From people I watch now to people I like subscribe to in the beginning. I mean, Roman Atwood, obviously, Daily Driven Exotics.
Logan
I've been-
Paul I used to watch back in the day.
Did you really?
Yeah,
Were you a
I used
Logan
to-
Paul?
I used to watch a lot of
Logan and
Logan.
Jake.
Dang.
I
I
fell
watched.
off Logan fast though.
Yeah.
What about Street Speed 717?
I never watched him.
I used
Really?
to watch a lot of
I did
him.
too.
Really?
I remember whenever
Lots.
he had the colorful wrapped C8 or C7.
Yep.
What was it?
It was.
That's
it
about
was
when
like
I quit
paintball.
watching him.
It was like paintball.
Yeah,
effects
that's when I
on
quit
that,
watching
yeah.
him pretty much. I remember that's the last thing I
That was
remember
a
from
long
him.
time ago.
I watch a lot of Air-Rack. I love his
Really?
editing.
I watched some
I
of his stuff.
love
I remember
Air-Rack's
the
editing.
beginning of Air-Rack when it
Yes.
was some of buying Logan's furniture.
Yep, and
bought
surfing
a
it.
couch, and then that's about the time that I stopped watching Logan, but I never got into watching Air-Rack. But
Damn, that's
I
probably the
see
first
his
video I've ever
videos.
seen of his.
I see Air-Rack come on my YouTube every once
He's
in a while.
another
and
one
it's
that's
just, like,
coming up.
pulling in
Air-Rack's-
views, bro.
Air-Rack's
He's,
gonna
he's
be
blowing
big.
up.
Been pulling in views, and it's just such. He's doing such big stuff that's it's almost like you just can't not watch.
Right, yeah.
There's been a few videos that I've watched. I'm like, man, this is crazy. Also, I just watched him today. The big guy, red hair,
Oh, Weston.
Weston.
Love
yes.
Weston.
I just
He's
watched
such
this video today.
such a genuine dude.
He looks like he would be a blast to hang out with.
He is
I
a
would love to hang out with
good
him.
dude. I mean, it's funny because I met him with Haley a few SEMAs ago, and comes right up to me. He's like, "Hey, dude, do you think I could take a picture with Haley?" I'm like, "Brother, you have 5 million on YouTube.
You can do what you want."
You can do what you want, buddy." So me and him and his cameraman like all got along, like hung
Yeah.
out the rest of SEMA, and had a blast. I stopped out there a few times going out west and stuff like. Super cool dude. He just built a really cool rallycross track, so we're gonna have to go back out there. I think that'd be sick.
Yeah, that'd be
you need to
awesome.
build an off-road Harley.
I know. I need something.
We need to get you
Yeah,
something
you've
cool.
been on the
off-road.
ice. We got to get you on the dirt.
Yeah,
I do.
let's do it.
That'd be
Let's
cool.
do
I
it. And then
some
another
spikes on that
person,
thing.
dude. I found them. I think 2 years ago now. 128,000 subscribers, and I click on this dude's video. It had 60,000 views, and I watched the entire way through it. 35-minute long video. Matt's off-road recovery.
Oh, I've never watched him on YouTube, but I've
Me neither.
watched his clips and stuff on Facebook all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he
does
posts,
some sketchy stuff.
dude, for how easy those videos are in a YouTuber's eyes. Those videos are really easy. It's basically uncut, long vlogs, multiple camera angles. Pretty easy to do
Yeah.
because what we do, Garrett, like
Hours.
hours of editing into.
Hours.
Whereas his is maybe, I think he films it all on 1 or 2 GoPros, and 35 minutes long. I bet you he has a 30-minute retention rate, and his videos don't do under 600 to 700K now, and he posts I think 2 or 3 times a week. But he was already doing the recoveries.
Mm-hmm.
He already had the manpower because he had a team, and just started randomly uploading his
Just
recoveries
filming it.
and talking, telling us the temperature outside in Sand Hollow. And that dude shot up. I subscribed to him, I think, at 128,000. Within a year, he was at 1.5. And I was like, oh, he hit the algorithm. I think it's the algorithm slipping back because David Dobrik vlogs, Roman vlogs, Tanner's vlogs were all so OG and
Yeah.
like people wanted that personality,
Yeah.
they wanted that relatableness, and then it switched with Mr. Beast. Bigger ideas, bigger things.
Dramatic stuff, yeah.
Cboys started hopping on that. Every video was something bigger, better. They were chasing that. They've started to turn, if you haven't noticed, back to the
and I love it.
back to the OG Cboys where they were
Yeah.
doing the Roman stuff. They switched to the Mr. Beast stuff, and now they're back to like being personal.
Yeah.
And I think they've done a great job at it. But it comes in that wave, right? And for Matt's Off-Road to catch that wave before it even seen it swell was insanely genius.
Right place at the right time.
Right
He
place,
did that
the
work,
right time.
Did that work, and the success came from it.
Yeah.
So that was the second time I hung out with the Cboys. So at that point, I was like, they know I'm not just an annoying fan at this point. So I was like, I was eating with CJ. We were out on that ride, and I was like, all right, I got to tell you now that, I've been around you guys for a good bit. I was like, dude, I've been a fan like literally almost since day one.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, because I used to live in South Dakota, I lived in Sioux Falls, which is 3 to 4 hours from where they live.
Right.
Or still do live. And so if someone starts YouTubing out there, it's like, you know what I mean? Because there's nobody out there. And so I just always watched them. And I mean, they're older than me, but not by much. So I rode dirt bikes, and that's what they were doing. And
Something to relate to.
right, exactly. And I looked like last week because I was like, I wonder when I actually started following them. And I couldn't find it on YouTube because I have a different account. I followed them on Instagram. It was like January of 2017.
Oh my gosh.
Which is
dude.
insane. That's 8
dude,
years.
That's almost 10 years.
Let me see. Oh, I think I screenshotted mine when I first
Because,
followed
a
them.
lot of people say, like, oh, yeah, I've been watching since day one. But, like, when did they start making videos?
I think 2016. I mean, it was early.
I don't even know if I had Instagram in 2016. You know what I
So
mean?
how did you end up
Who are you?
from South Dakota, right? How did you end up from South Dakota all the way to North Carolina? While we're on the topic of
So
where
I
you're
grew up
from.
I was born in Myrtle Beach.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So I was born in Myrtle Beach. I lived there until I was in 5th grade. And then my dad got a job in South Dakota. So I moved to South
Drastic
Dakota
change.
with my dad
Damn,
when I was in 5th grade.
God, that's a drive.
going from the lake or going from the ocean and the heat to the cold of what is there in
nothing.
South Dakota?
It's flat where I lived.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, nothing at all. Wall Lake you can't even swim in it because it's so nasty.
Sick.
And then the Sioux River goes through there too. It's like the 8th dirtiest river in the country.
And you
So
lived
nothing.
there ever since?
So I lived there from 5th grade to senior year. Right after I graduated, I moved back down here. So my family wanted to move down here because I got other family down in Waxhaw, which is right near Charlotte. And I was like, all right, let's go. I was like, there's nothing here for me. I was like, I don't know what there is for me in North Carolina, but I was like, I know there's going to be more than there is here.
Yep.
And I have moved around South Dakota
Yeah.
a little bit, but not much. So like, I wasn't scared to, move and just start over, and completely start over.
You gotta move.
No friends or
You
nothing.
gotta leave.
Yeah. While we're on that topic, any of you that are listening, that are in your 20s that have never left your hometown, you gotta go.
leave it.
You gotta go.
Gotta leave it.
It don't
I
matter if
promise
you come
you,
back.
you gotta go. Go and give it a year.
Do
You can
something.
always go home.
You can
but you
always
have to
go back
go.
home.
You have to go
The
somewhere.
world
You
is
have to
entirely
see it.
too big to not see it.
Even
Like,
the
it's
country is too big
gorgeous.
to not see
It's
it.
beautiful.
Well, I'm
Just the
glad-
parts from the East Coast to the West Coast. It's such a drastic change. And then you hop on a plane and go to any other country. Bro, there's so much life out there. If you're worried about your girlfriend or your boyfriend that dumps you in your little old county, trust me, man.
It's okay.
It's
It
not
is
worth it.
all right. The ocean is full of fish.
Yeah.
Full of fish.
Not all of them are good, but they're full.
There's a lot of fish in the water. A lot of fish.
All right, so mine, Cboys was 2018.
Okay.
So, but I know I watched them before I ever
Yeah.
subscribed, and then TJ Hunt was 2016. That's insane.
How do you even find that information? It probably was. Well, the third guy I ever subscribed to, August 3rd, 2014, Jake the Garden Snake.
Oh my god,
that's
I haven't heard
an
that
OG,
name.
dude.
I haven't heard that name.
Me either.
Do it with Dan. Big.
Adam LZ was
Let's see.
March of 2016. I followed Adam LZ.
No way. Hold on. I know where my Adam is.
I unfollowed Braden a lot of months ago, but he was probably the first one that I subscribed to back in. When did I create this YouTube page? I think it's like 2013. I created a YouTube channel.
So let's talk about that also. This has more to do with me again. But yeah, I followed Braden Price December of 2016. So,
What?
Yeah.
You can do Instagram too?
Yeah. So I've known Garrett since December of 2016.
That's actually
Damn, that's
insane.
crazy.
Yeah.
Do you remember watching like me and Garrett on Braden's channel?
I don't ever remember you because I never watched.
The newer
I
stuff?
quit watching him, I guess, before you came around.
Oh,
But
okay.
I watched when it was Braden, Garrett, and Julius.
Those are the days, man. Yeah, let's do the Instagram.
Who did you meet
Riding
to become
150.
in this group?
Yeah, so getting in this group, I met Tim.
Tim
Tim
first?
messaged me on Instagram because one of our buddies, Tim, he rides Harleys. And I think actually, yeah, he followed me on Instagram or whatever. And then I had a Dyna and he had a bagger and he wanted to trade the bagger for my Dyna. So I went and met up with him.
No way.
And we ended up not doing the deal. But we kind of just like, met each other. After, we had already met each other on Instagram, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then a little after that, I think I just came over to Kyle's house, Kyle Cullen. And
Big fan.
Then I kind of met,
Go check it out.
and then I met Garrett and then Miller. And
I don't even remember meeting Tim. Tim was just one of those friends that just kind of showed up.
he just shows
Like
up one day.
I never remembered like ever introducing myself to Tim or anything. He was just kind of there, and then we just like never left. That's just we peed where we stopped at.
Just give us a freaking cookie and
I
shut
can't
up.
have a cookie. Thank you for the. They look so good. I'm fasting. Just
Bruh.
because, and I'm not gonna eat that. Just so I can have the dedication and determination to not eat that delicious, warm.
Smell it.
I smell it from here.
Smell it.
No, it smells so good, and I know they're warm, and they probably just squished right down.
Leave a comment on this podcast if Garrett's about to eat the crunchiest cookie right now.
I'm not gonna eat a cookie. I have too much.
Can you lick my fingers when I'm done?
I'll lick something when you're done.
All right, we're back. We got our cookies. Come on.
You want a cookie?
No, Ashlyn's right here. She's gonna bring us more desserts. Garrett's fasting today.
What are
I
you
forgot
doing
about
to
that.
me?
She made pastries, Garrett. You better not turn my wife down.
I haven't gone all day. Ah!
Oh my God.
They look delicious.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No, Kyle's not here.
We don't want Kyle here.
Look at that.
Oh my
those
God.
look delicious. You got to show the camera.
Oh my gosh.
They smell good.
Look at that.
Oh.
Hey,
First podcast ever. She was
Oh. We got to get the
Cboys needs to
desserts.
step their game up. They don't have desserts.
Yeah, they don't have desserts.
one of our things? We always eat desserts.
We
Yeah,
should
I
just
think it has
have
to be
a new
now.
dessert every time.
What are we going to do with the ladies out of town, though, for work?
Oh, I know, right?
I'm taking that one. Oh, it's hot.
Is it hot?
I mean, it's warm.
Oh my God.
Guys, I don't think you understand like how good this shit smells. I can I wish there was smell-o-vision because it smells so good. It smells like a fresh. It's not a pastry. What's a dessert place called? Smells like a fresh bakery. There it is. I don't go to bakeries. It's-
Dessert place called?
Yeah, dessert place
Oh
called. Look
my,
at that.
that's
It
actually
looks-
insane.
It smells so good.
Huge shout out.
Probably for 15 hours.
Big shout out to Ashlyn for cooking
Big
it for
shout out
us.
to Ashley.
Yeah. What a good ginger.
My guess.
That's spinny. Is that the professional motorcycle dirt bike
Yeah.
rider?
I think, yeah.
Wears a
was he-
cowboy hat
What kind of riding does he do,
with a
Levi?
mustache.
He's got a mustache. Nice
Yeah.
mustache.
Nice mustache.
I don't know.
I think he's like trials, GNCC
I know he does some
stuff.
I clicked on
trials,
his-
but I think he does some other, like, I don't know.
Some type
really
of
don't know.
ultra racing or something, maybe like different kind of categories.
Like the Battle of the Goats stuff, like hard enduro.
Probably hard enduro guy.
Yeah, because I saw I think the very first time I saw him on a video, he was hopping hay bales.
Yeah,
or
hopping hay bales
rocks
in
or
the
something like that.
The culverts.
Yeah,
Hopping up the culverts.
yeah.
I think they're doing something like that this week.
I've been wanting to get another Supermoto bad ever since I sold my Sportster. I just want to get another bike that I can hit a ditch or hit the road, and it's either a Supermoto or an adventure bike. But something about jumping a culvert going down 601, it just looks like so much fun. Just
You don't think
hit
this-
that bitch and go?
You don't think the Sturgis video will be this week?
I don't know. They got a lot of stuff. They got the giveaway winners. They got the Sturgis. They got what else do they have? Crap. I was thinking about it today.
All I
I
know
do
is
because I get Snapchats. Oh,
Spinny
and then
just bought a hog, so that's going to be.
they bought Harleys. They bought. They were building the another hardcore enduro thing. Zach Goes video like still hasn't gone live. So like
That'll probably all be in one.
that's gonna be like an hour-long thing.
Does that Ghost video didn't go live?
He was in part of the video with the announcing the new
I thought that was all of it.
No, I don't think so. I think he was there for a couple weeks.
We need to get into giveaway, fellas. Fellas, we need to get into.
We need to get into more than driving 4-wheelers through mud and thinking it's cool 8 years
Stop
later.
driving 4-wheelers through mud.
Joe
Can I
336.
take credit for the biggest wave on YouTube off road? Because
No.
am I allowed to?
I mean-
I did technically talk Braden into stop making hunting content and get in a 4-wheeler.
Went from nothing to something pretty fast when you showed up. Now, I won't say nothing from something. He went from something to something more than what was already being done through the benefits of your work and the ability that you have.
I mean, Osta Cruiser, JP Stevens, I think had the first like Can-Am in the States that like did something with it. Mud Puppy was another guy. They all rode the 4-wheelers. They never vlogged it though. They never did the first person
Yeah.
vlogging. And then Braden had this freaking 420 Rancher ragged out. And I was like, dude, we need to make content with it because every time you do it, like, does really good. And he was like, dude, yes, we need to do it. We need to do it. And I was like, hey, Performance East dealership, it was the height of COVID. COVID was just starting, actually.
Yeah.
And everybody was buying up quads. And I was like, Performance East has one XMR, yellow and green, ready to go.
Perfect.
Actually, I think it was Rock Hill. Anyway, I told him, I was like, dude, let's get on it. Let's freaking do it. And I mean, the rest was freaking history.
This was history.
I mean, we did it for
Took off.
5 years straight after that, which is insane to think about. But like,
I just bought a brand new house, well, brand new to me, with some land, so I don't have to drive from my house an hour away to go to some hunting land, my family's hunting land, Braden's hunting land, whoever's hunting land. I don't have to wake up and drive an hour to get into a tree stand, which means I got to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I literally just roll out of bed and
shoot out the
roll
window.
into a hunting stand. And
shoot out the window.
Could shoot out the window for real. There's plenty of land around there. I'm so excited for hunting season. I haven't done a lot of hunting in the last couple years, and I'm excited to like get back into it.
congrats on the house, by the
So
way.
peaceful. Thank you, man. I
How
appreciate
many
it.
acres did you get?
10
Yeah,
acres.
congrats.
Oh my
Right
god!
at it. So
dude.
that's
let's
go.
go.
We're
How
gonna
many?
have to do a 10.
10?
We're gonna have to
We're
do
gonna
a
do
break-in.
the,
a
Can
break-in
we have a
video.
huge party?
Big ass party when I
Bonfires?
finally get the keys. There's a place to do bonfires.
Dude,
we got
hold on.
tracks. We got power lines. We got everything that we need to have a damn good time.
I think we need to do 2 bonfires, twin bonfires, or upside, and do a figure 8 in between for side by sides to drift it around for a video.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of room.
That
for
sounds good.
Yeah, we got plenty. of room
YouTube ain't banning that, so
for that. Nah,
we're
some
good.
private property.
I told Kyle we need to do. I got a guy that can do it.
You
But
got a
we,
guy?
We weld a trailer hitch essentially on the back of the dyno to pull the jet ski,
You could do
That's a
that.
pretty good video idea.
or like part of a video.
Hold on.
Yeah. You can
I
do
got
rollers
something that
with
I
the-
recently
with the-
found on Facebook Marketplace. It was a horse-drawn carriage for $200.
Really?
That behind the dyna
A
would
what?
be a horse-drawn carriage.
That sounds like an
No.
awful idea. You ever
That
been
sounds
in
like a
one?
great. No, you've been in Julius's, right?
Awful ride. You thought a
was
Jeep rode bad? Bro, you literally riding on wood in the form of a circle. And it's every time you're riding. Imagine going 60 behind a dyna.
Imagine me doing a burnout with
Imagine.
a dyno.
Well, the burnout would be cool because hopefully you'd be going kind of slow. But
No, the
you
burnout
go
would suck. You'd be
any
compelled
type
to
of speed.
rocks.
Who
Bro,
cares?
you would literally rattle the teeth out. We got to do it.
Yeah.
How much? $200?
Should we go pick it up?
Why'd you
It's
not
got
get it?
bicycle tires on it. They upgraded. The Amish upgraded
Oh,
to
even
metal.
better. Yeah, we can definitely go faster now. These things are looking better and better.
Dude, just take it. I gotta take it
Not-
back inside.
Not gonna take it.
I gotta take it back
Can't
inside.
do
She
it.
needs
Can't
it.
do it. Y'all need to eat it. Here, eat this.
No, I'm done.
Have a cookie.
No, dude.
That was enough sweets for me for the next 4 months. I'm good.
Nah.
All right, what else are we talking about? Who's next? Who's next?
I
to
think
come in?
Jake and Jesus, my good buddies Jake and Jesus,
That'd be
because we can
cool.
talk moto stuff and
Yeah.
like
I ain't seen them boys in a minute.
we can talk about wrecks and stuff like that. Because Jesus hit the side of a barn. I tore my ACL. Jake broke his leg
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
That'll be cool.
So we have stuff to
Yeah, I
talk
broke
about.
my leg and my collarbone. We didn't even get there.
What is your biggest wrecks? I know. I mean, you guys. A lot of people have seen all my wrecks. I mean, I have torn my ACL recently, sprained my SE joint in my shoulder recently. I mean, countless injuries on pit bikes.
Yeah. Well, pit bikes are
Face
rough.
face first into chain link fence, face first into the side of Julius. I mean, grabbing front brake on a track. Like, I mean, countless
Bro,
wrecks.
Miller sounds like he just needs to stop riding.
I did. I sold on my bikes.
face first into
I
a
guess
lot
I
of
haven't
stuff.
told anybody that. I sold on my pit bikes.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I sold
didn't-
all my pit bikes.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
can't risk that.
I
With age
love-
comes a cage.
I love my pit bikes, man. That 110 that I have, I will probably have that little thing forever.
What's your worst wreck?
So comfortable with it. It's just such a fun
You
little
are
bike
pretty
to wheel.
sick.
I
Yeah.
love that little thing. But I will, with age comes cage, yeah, for sure. I will have another side-by-side. But this one, it's going to have 3 pedals instead of 2.
I found my friend Cole
I'll be
sent
having
me.
another YXZ,
Let me see. Hold on.
3-pedal.
Another YXZ 1000R 2016 for $5,000.
What's wrong with it?
Look how pretty that is.
That is very cool. For $5,000,
It says needs head gasket, but has less hours than mine does. So drop it off, get it built, and you're less in it than less than $10,000.
and it'll wax all y'all's asses.
Sure. Driver mod. What's your worst wreck, Garrett?
My worst wreck,
Can be in a car or bike or anything.
not on a bike.
No, anything. It can be
Oh.
anything.
My worst wreck is probably the one. I'll have to send you a picture. You can put it up on the screen. Probably that video where we were all riding at the pit bike track and Braden was on a pit wheeler and I jumped and landed on top of him and then I slammed all of my stuff on the ground and I laid there for a second. I had bruises. I have a picture. I'll have to send it to you. There's bruises like all going down my legs and everything. Like I hit the ground and skid.
I don't know how
But
you
other
did
than
Braden.
that,
Yeah, that's insane.
That's the worst worst wreck that I've had. Like I broken a wrist falling off a bicycle when I was really young. But like other than that, that was the hardest hit that I've had. Besides, I guess, and the concussion that I had when I was younger. But that wasn't caused by anything but my brother. So other than that, yeah,
I did a front flip
somewhat
off
safe
my
to be
bike.
so reckless.
But yeah, I did. They call it mouse trapping, but
Mousetrap?
So I was just seat stander on the highway on a mini Monday, actually on the FZ, even though it's not a mini. But seat stander, went to jump the tank spreader, the legs out, and grabbed a handful of rear brake and came down, still in the gas tank. But when it came down so hard, the back end bounced off the
Stop
ground,
it.
so it like bucked me and did a front flip, broke my collarbone.
that's on video.
That's
right?
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on
Yeah,
video.
broke my
That's
collarbone.
all you
Dude, I
broke?
rolled twice and was straight up on my feet.
Yeah.
It was
Dude,
insane.
that's insanely
No
lucky.
road rash, nothing. Broken collarbone though. Like
The
You just
broken
landed
collarbone
on the
does
street.
suck.
Just landed
How long
right.
was recovery for that? Had to have been a while.
yeah. So it was only a week and a half in the sling,
That's not bad.
which wasn't
at all.
bad. No surgery or nothing.
That's nice.
And then I did physical therapy.
Yeah, I'm
which
I'm
I
doing
didn't
PT
have
right
to
now.
do it, but it helped a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I'm doing PT right now. It stinks.
how long is your recovery? How long you been in recovery?
So I got my surgery in June 4th, and I've been doing it for about 3 months now. So I mean,
When did you
I'm
get
doing
released?
pretty good.
When did you get released?
They said they want to hold me for 6 months, like they want to have me have PT for 6 months, but I don't think. I mean, I've got full range of motion back. All I have still is some pretty good swelling, so which is like normal. So yeah, so pretty dialed. That's one of the worst pains I've ever felt though, like planting your foot down and it going this way instead of that way.
Is that what
Sucked.
happened?
Yeah.
How'd you do it? This was pit bike, right?
Yeah, pit bikes. So I jumped and I was a little too far sideways and I wasn't that far off the ground, but I was going pretty quick and I tried to catch myself with my leg and instead of going like this, I guess it was too far out. I mean, so much that little bikes, man.
Them little bikes.
That's what
Them
gets you.
little
They bite
freaking
hard.
bikes. So I ended up stuffing my foot into the thing and it popped backwards and it really freaking hurt. Vision went white, like hit my head, probably had another concussion, and sat there for a good minute. Couldn't put any amount of pressure on it, and crawled into my truck, drove home, an hour away, and got home. Tried to stand up without anybody, and I fell straight to the ground. Getting up the stairs into the house sucked. Because I didn't learn how to use my other leg in my hands yet. And I mean, dragging myself into the thing. I mean, Ashlyn was gone for 3 more days. So I was like so upset because I was like, man, having to call her and being like, hey, I'm hurt again. Because I recently just hurt my shoulder pretty bad in December and then had to go hiking on it 90 miles. And so I was like, oh my God.
You went hiking 90 miles?
I had a sprained AC joint and a possibly fractured SC joint. So this at the in the ends of your collarbone, and I mean this was yellow and purple. Like my whole chest, front and back, was yellow and purple. Could not put any weight right here. 2 weeks later, I was in Chile hiking through the Patagonia, 95 miles. Yeah.
The human body really looked
I
better.
had the strap right here and the strap barely hanging on this shoulder. That way I didn't have any weight on my outside my shoulder.
How long did it take you to do 95 miles?
95.
8 days. We slept in tents for 9 nights.
Because it's 30 miles from here to my house.
Yeah. Imagine 3 times that.
3 times that.
Hiking it up and down.
And it took me 48 minutes to get here. At 80, 90, 120 miles an hour.
How much miles an hour did you go?
We went miles an hour on the way up here.
Yeah.
But
Crazy.
I bet that was an experience.
It was really,
That is
really
something
cool.
you'll never forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the type of experiences I live for.
You need to do it.
Things like that.
It's hard. Like I did the Stairmaster for a couple months beforehand,
Oh, I
and
bet.
I was like still dying on the
Yeah.
trail. I mean, then again, I had a freaking broken shoulder. So like,
That also didn't help.
Yeah, I broke my leg too.
you've broken your leg?
Yeah, different
Holy
time.
crap!
But yeah, I jumped to FZ and yeah, on like a dirt jump.
Good thing it doesn't have soft suspension.
Right. And when I landed, my left leg wasn't on the bike, but it was just my right leg, and the peg was like right here. So when I landed, my ankle, went like straight up, and then I got a plate and 5
Nice.
screws in there. Never broken a bone in my life. Broke my leg, had to get surgery, whole 9 yards. I'm like, wow,
So you
awesome.
so you set off the metal detectors now, huh?
No, everybody says that. It's titanium. It doesn't set it off. All right.
Is that it? What do you guys think? How,
Is that
how did
it?
you? Was there anything else?
Homeboy's over here. He's got the
Yeah.
maps already loaded. Like
gotta
he's
drive
ready to
map
go.
loaded.
He's got
I gotta
an hour
drive
to go.
and ready to go.
58 minutes.
Let me
I
check.
got to go buy a bike, he says. He says, "We
Levi
got
buys
to
a
go."
bike right on the podcast.
Yeah, literally.
I mean,
Leaving.
is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
I mean, I'm
having
not
a
Money
voice on a
Mike. I didn't buy a
podcast?
Viper, but I bought a
Not yet.
a Harley.
Not yet, but that's
not
in,
Dude,
yet.
I want to buy.
that's in our futures.
That's so true. I forgot Mike bought his Viper on
Yeah.
Facebook on the podcast.
Yeah, off of eBay, out of all things.
Oh, I did see that clip. I don't watch a lot of podcasts. I probably won't. I'll watch this podcast because obviously I'm in it.
So what
course.
channel is this going to be on?
This is gonna be on Miller. This is gonna be on my thing. Since I mean, it's basically the same kind of content we're talking about. The same thing that I do on the channel.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's smart to go and start out with a little bit of following just to try to get it out there.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully YouTube rewards me.
Hey, make sure you share this to all of your boys, but then we'll have to definitely do this 5, 10, 15, 30 more times because I had a blast.
Yeah, me too. 100%.
Especially with the snacks, and we bring them out, and we can
Dude, desserts
bring
every
in
week.
special
It's gonna be
guests and
so
stuff.
sick.
All
We're gonna
sort-
be-
yeah, that'd be so
All right,
much fun.
We're gonna weigh ourselves actually now and then and at week 30 whenever we're done with this and see how fat we
Yeah,
are
right.
because
Right,
Ashley
perfect.
brings out snacks every
you bring
time.
out such good stuff.
All right, guys. So if you've enjoyed this podcast, please leave a like and a comment. Let us know who you want to have on next. I plan on Kyle Cullen, Shred 80, our good boy Gavin. Let's see who else. Braden Price, Christian Lee,
Haley Deegan,
Haley Deegan,
Brad
Mo
DeBerti.
Cabry,
Whistling Diesel.
Whistling Diesel.
everybody.
Brad
else?
DeBerti. What about Brad, dude?
Oh,
what the hell?
Yeah, I guess I have Brad DeBerti. Brad DeBerti, Vin
Vinny,
Giggs.
yeah, we gotta bring him
freaking,
in.
let's see who else I can even think of right off the dome. Chase Cabry. I mean, Chase hasn't even, a sick story. He was almost into NASCAR and then, got pulled, which is crazy. Crazy story that you're going to have to think about later.
I didn't even know that was a story.
So there's stories out there. There's a lot of
Wow.
stuff that it is funny because I'm like YouTube's cameraman. So like I got all the stories.
You got all
I
the
got all the
juice.
stories up in here and all the
Hey.
connections. So
We'll have to
stay
come back to
tuned.
this, for sure.
Hope you guys enjoyed. And we'll see you guys probably in a couple weeks because I'm not sure how viable these guys are to line up every week. So we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys watching.
Do great things.
Goodbye.